for Jamaican. Of course, we got our co-anchors, Chris and Brady.
Welcome back.
Hey.
All right, so we got a special lineup. One of you guys want to introduce it for us?
Yeah, so we got the 2022 Bookers lineup. Batch 1, the Ronnie's batch. Batch 2, Lumberyard. Batch 3, the Kentucky BATCH. And Batch 4, which is Pinkies BATCH. They're all like 6 to 8 years, 122 to 128 proof. And the winner of this blind will face our winner of our 2023 blind, which was the storyteller batch, Batch 4. You guys ready to try the first one?
All right, let's go.
Smells really sweet.
Got a little kick to it.
Your normal Booker is like a chocolate covered peanut, but it's spicy. I like the spiciness in it.
I think you like peanuts also.
Yes.
All right, so that was the first one on the blind. So we're gonna wait on Chris to see.
I ain't got nothing. Let's roll it.
Let's roll it. All right, we're going into the second one.
This one smells a little floral. Do you think?
I was gonna say it smelled like a cologne or a perfume.
Yeah.
Like that's the very first.
Yeah, it's pretty fruity.
Prior to starting the video, I went ahead and sniffed all of them, and the second one I was
Cheater.
like, "Huh?
Cheater.
Yeah,
This-
cheating."
This one was very fruity.
Yeah, it smells like something my grandmother would wear at Thanksgiving.
It's very fruity, spicy, chocolatey. I don't expect that fruit from a Booker's though. That's interesting.
No peanuts this time.
No peanuts. No peanuts.
All right, so ready for the third one? All right. This one's about almost the same.
Little floral again, I think, on the nose. It's got some
A
brown
little
sugar.
bit darker.
Yeah, it's got some sugar in it.
It's darker than the second one.
Well, you can taste the caramel in this one. This one's got a high caramel, salted caramel taste to it.
I agree. Salted caramel. It's got a kick to it though. I think that's the proofiest one so far.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think the first one has a little bit more proof to it. Has a little bit more burn.
Yeah, definitely salted caramel. A little bit of oak too, I think.
This one's a little bit more rougher around the edges as it goes down. Like it's good mouthfeel and everything like that, but it's definitely rougher around the edges as it goes down than the first one.
Yeah.
I'm with Brady on this one. It's probably a little bit higher proof than the first two.
It's not as viscous and balanced as I like it to be.
All right, so here is number 4.
Oh, that smells good.
This one is all oak.
Smells really like confectionery, like a powdered sugar.
It is very oaky.
I like that one a lot. It is oaky, but it's got a ton of vanilla. And it's thick. It's really thick. That's probably got the best mouthfeel out of all
Yeah.
4 so far.
It's got a good coating. Tastes good. The taste kind of lingers in your mouth a little bit before it goes down. And then you get that real good aftertaste.
Yeah. What do you think, Chris?
I got vanilla.
Yes. Ton.
Yeah. Not as hard a rough around. That's probably the smoothest one out of all of them, for sure.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But with that, I think we should take a short break and try them all again and come up with individual rankings.
Yeah, I'm with that.
All right, and we're back from a quick intermission. We kind of elaborated a little bit and went over what we think which is which, and we're gonna start off with breaking down which was our most favorite and working our way down to our least favorite. Chris, you want to start off with your favorite?
I'm a little nervous during our intermission, you know. My thoughts turned to contemplation. So we're gonna be surprised by it all, I'm sure. And my first pick, I thought it was the Lumberyard.
Damn, everybody got the same thing.
The Lumberyard. I tried to tell the boys.
That was gonna be the winner.
I tried to tell them, hey, based off of everything that I've ever reviewed about 2022, they said the Lumberyard and a lot overwhelmingly was everybody's top choice. So it's good to see our palates match up with everybody else's, honestly.
Yeah.
So I've obviously had some of these before we reviewed them tonight, but I was telling the guys, Ronnie's batch was actually my favorite coming into this. I expected it to get first, so I really hope it's in second at least. If it's not,
you like
it'll.
it.
If not, it'll probably be the Kentucky tea. I know Pinkies has to be last for me. It has to be.
So for me, prior to the video, I drank the last 2 quarters of 2022. I haven't had Batch 01 or 02 until prior to tonight, and Kentucky tea is not my favorite by no means. I anticipate that being last. That's why we're contemplation over here.
So it'll be your second, and Pinkies will be my second.
So
Last
we're
number 2.
Last number 2. Damn, we coming in with Ronnie's batch for me.
I got Ronnie's as well.
I got blue, which is.
You got the Pinkies batch.
Yeah.
So right now,
number 2.
we're overwhelmingly number 1 with Lumberyard. We got number 2 with Ronnie's batch, and number 3, Kentucky tea.
Mine is Pinkies, and yours is Ronnie. So this is the first time all 3 of us chose differently. Which means my last place was the Kentucky tea. Wow.
Yeah, all our last place was Kentucky tea.
No, mine was Pinkies.
Was it?
Yep. Which, honestly, I thought Pinkies comparable to 2023 was up there with the best of 2023 prior to going into this. So I'm a little surprised, but not too surprised.
I'm shocked that I put the Kentucky tea in last. It just tonight, it's drinking hot. You're getting a lot of rye spice and a lot of ethanol. That's what we were talking about it during the break. It's a little overwhelming for me. I'm like, I take one sip and I feel like I'm exhaling fire out my nostrils. it's hot, but
He's a dragon.
I'm a dragon tonight. But any other time I've had it before tonight, it hasn't bothered me. It's had a lot of flavor, but for some reason tonight it's not hitting.
So I bought the Kentucky Teas batch, and I was not very impressed with it at all. Quite honestly, the only reason I bought it getting into the game is because I got a lot of buddies that come from out of state that come to visit, and what's better than being welcome with Kentucky tea? That was my mindset.
All right, so without further ado, what do we have as our number 1?
We all picked the Lumberyard as number 1.
Lumberyard was number 1, so
to follow up this, we'll have the Lumberyard versus the 2023 Storyteller.
That's gonna be a lineup right there. We're gonna bust them out, and we're gonna put them up against each other, and just see where we're at. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Of course, it's always a pleasure having Chris and Brady alongside with me. This is the A team.
Make sure you guys comment it down below and let us know what your favorite 2022 was. That way we can just compare notes and get a conversation started. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.